A quiet night begins. Arya was a kind, calm girl who lived in a small village near a quiet river. Every evening, she sat outside her house and looked at the sky. She loved watching the stars because they made her feel safe and peaceful. One night, the wind was soft and warm. The sky looked deeper than usual, almost like a big, dark ocean with tiny lights. Arya smiled. She took a deep breath and closed her eyes. When she opened them again, she saw something strange. A very bright star was shining above the river. It was brighter than all the others. It looked like it was calling her. Arya stood up slowly. She felt calm, not scared. The world around her became quiet. Even the river slowed down. The bright star blinked softly, almost like a friendly signal. Arya whispered, "Are you calling me?" The star blinked again. She walked closer to the river. The water reflected the star clearly. It looked like a long, shining line on the water's surface, like a path. Arya took another breath. Step by step, she followed the shining reflection, and as she walked, she began a journey she never expected. The Star Voice. Arya walked until the faint sound of water became quieter and quieter. Then she heard something new, a soft voice, warm and gentle. "Arya," the voice said, "do not be afraid. I am here to guide you." Arya looked around but saw no one. Only the water, the star, and the quiet night. "Who are you?" she asked. "I am a star guide," the voice said. "I watch people with kind hearts. Tonight, the sky has chosen you." Arya felt a calm wave inside her. "Why me?" "Because you listen. Because you see beauty. And because your heart is peaceful." The star brightened again. A soft silver line appeared in the air above the river. Slowly it grew wider and longer until it became a bridge made of stars. Arya gasped. The bridge looked warm, glowing like moonlight. "You may step on it," the voice said. "It is safe." Arya touched it with one foot. It felt soft, like warm clouds. She stepped fully onto the bridge. As she walked, she felt lighter, happier, sleepy in a nice way. The journey had just begun. Walking in the sky. Arya looked down and saw the whole village. The river looked like a silver ribbon. Trees looked like small, dark dots. The star bridge moved gently, like it was breathing. Arya felt no fear, only peace. Soft lights floated around her. They were like tiny fireflies made of stardust. One came close to her hand. She touched it. It felt warm and soft. "You are doing well," the star voice whispered. "Keep walking." Arya walked slowly, enjoying the quiet. The sky felt endless. She felt like she was part of it, like she was floating. Her eyes felt heavy, her heart felt calm, and she knew this journey was meant to help her rest. The Cloud Garden. At the end of the bridge, Arya saw something beautiful. A garden made of white, fluffy clouds. The clouds shaped themselves into flowers, trees, and soft paths. Everything glowed faintly, like morning light. Arya walked through the cloud garden. Her feet felt like they were stepping on soft pillows. The garden smelled like fresh rain. It sounded like gentle wind bells. Arya sat under a cloud tree. The tree shaped its branches to make a comfortable place for her. "You can rest here," the star voice said. "This garden is for dreamers." Arya closed her eyes. Her breath became slow. Her body relaxed. She felt safe. Dream animals. When Arya opened her eyes, she was not alone. Small cloud animals walked around her. A cloud rabbit, a cloud fox, and a cloud deer. They moved slowly and peacefully. They came close to her and rested near her. The rabbit curled next to her hand. The fox lay near her feet. The deer stood quietly, watching the sky. Arya felt warm. The soft cloud animals made her feel even calmer. She whispered, "Thank you for staying with me." The cloud animals glowed softly. The star voice said, "They are here to bring peace to your dreams." Arya smiled. She closed her eyes again. A floating lake. After some time, Arya walked deeper into the cloud garden. She found a lake, but not a normal one. The water floated in the air. It moved slowly, gently, like a big bubble. The lake reflected the stars and the moon. The surface looked like calm glass. Arya touched the floating water. It made a soft, warm sound. A sound like someone humming a lullaby. Her mind became quiet. Her body felt lighter. Her heart felt full of peace. Talking stars. Arya lay on a soft cloud bed. Above her, stars moved slowly in patterns. They formed shapes, flowers, birds, waves. One star moved closer and spoke softly. Arya, you are safe. You are loved. Tonight, you will rest deeply. Arya felt a warm light enter her chest. Her breathing slowed. Her eyes grew heavy. She whispered, "Thank you." The star blinked gently. Moonlight path. The stars opened a new path. This time, it was made of moonlight. Arya stepped onto it. Her feet felt warm. The moonlight path moved slowly through the sky. It passed near soft clouds and sleeping stars. Every being was quiet. Everything was gentle. Arya walked like she was floating. She felt sleepy and happy. The Temple of Calm Winds. At the end of the moonlight path, Arya saw a white temple floating in the sky. Inside, the air smelled sweet and cool. Wind bells made soft sounds. A gentle wind wrapped around her like a blanket. It whispered, "Rest. Release your worries. You are safe here." Arya sat down. Her eyes closed slowly. The Dream Well. In the temple, Arya found a round well made of light. She looked inside. The water showed her calm dreams. A peaceful forest, a quiet ocean, a soft field with warm sunlight. "Choose a dream," the star voice said. Arya touched the water and smiled. The scene of the quiet ocean appeared around her. She heard slow waves. She felt warm sand. She lay down. Her breathing matched the sound of the waves. Return to the Star Bridge. When Arya woke, she felt rested. She walked back to the Star Bridge. The cloud animals came with her. The moonlight followed her. The star shone softly, guiding her. On the bridge, she walked slowly, peacefully, calmly. Her heart felt full. Her mind felt light. The village appeared below again. She was ready to return. A calm morning. Arya stepped down from the Star Bridge. The sky turned lighter. The sun rose slowly. She felt fresh, relaxed, and peaceful. She knew she would never forget the calm journey. She whispered to the fading star, "Thank you." The star blinked one last time, and the bridge disappeared. Arya went home. She lay on her bed. A warm morning breeze touched her face. She closed her eyes again and slept softly, peacefully, like the calm sky she had visited. Luna stepped through the circle of trees. Inside, the air felt different, warmer, softer. Tiny lights floated around her like small stars. Luna lifted her hand. One tiny light landed on her palm. It felt warm and friendly. "What is this place?" she asked softly, almost whispering. The silver fox walked to her side. Then Luna heard a calm, gentle voice, not loud, not scary. "Welcome, Luna. This is the forest of quiet dreams." Luna looked around, surprised. "Who said that?" The voice answered, "I am the spirit of the forest. You have a peaceful heart. Because of that, you may walk here tonight." Luna felt warm inside. She knew she would be safe here. The fox led Luna down a soft path. Soon, they reached a river. But this river was different. The water moved very, very slowly, slower than any river Luna had ever seen. The water glowed pale blue. Soft lights floated on the surface, drifting gently. "What is this?" Luna asked. The fox touched the water with its paw. The voice of the forest spoke again. "This is the river of slow time. When someone watches it, their mind becomes quiet. Their worries float away." Luna sat beside the river. The ground was soft like cushions. She watched the glowing water move slowly and even slower until her thoughts felt light and still. Her breathing matched the river's movement, slow, calm, peaceful. The silver fox lay beside her. Luna gently touched its fur. It felt warm and soft, like gentle moonlight. After resting near the river, Luna followed the fox again. They arrived at a beautiful garden hidden deep in the forest. But it was not a normal garden. The flowers glowed softly, pink, blue, gold. They opened and closed slowly, like they were breathing. The air smelled like warm tea and fresh morning air. Luna smiled. The forest voice said, "This garden grows dreams. When someone with a peaceful heart visits, the garden shows them the dreams they need." Luna walked slowly through the garden. She touched a glowing blue flower. Instantly, she saw a soft image. Her mother smiling at her. Her father reading a story. Her small room filled with warm light. It felt like a memory, but also a dream. Luna's heart felt full, safe, loved. The fox led her deeper into the garden. At the center of the garden, Luna saw something magical. a long, soft bridge made of white clouds. The clouds were warm and glowing. They flowed gently like waves in the sky. Luna touched the bridge. It felt soft, like warm cotton. The fox stepped onto it first. Luna followed. As they walked, the world below became quiet. The garden faded into light. The trees became soft shapes. The bridge carried them higher and higher into a sky filled with tiny, sleepy stars. Each star blinked slowly, like a calm heartbeat. Luna felt her own heartbeat slow down too. After resting near the river, Luna followed the fox again. They arrived at a beautiful garden hidden deep in the forest. But it was not a normal garden. The flowers glowed softly, pink, blue, gold. They opened and closed slowly, like they were breathing. The air smelled like warm tea and fresh morning air. Luna smiled. The forest voice said, "This garden grows dreams." When someone with a peaceful heart visits, the garden shows them the dreams they need. Luna walked slowly through the garden. She touched a glowing blue flower. Instantly, she saw a soft image. Her mother smiling at her. Her father reading a story. Her small room filled with warm light. It felt like a memory, but also a dream. Luna's heart felt full, safe, loved. The fox led her deeper into the garden. At the center of the garden, Luna saw something magical. A long, soft bridge made of white clouds. The clouds were warm and glowing. They flowed gently like waves in the sky. Luna touched the bridge. It felt soft, like warm cotton. The fox stepped onto it first. Luna followed. As they walked, the world below became quiet. The garden faded into light. The trees became soft shapes. The bridge carried them higher and higher into a sky filled with tiny, sleepy stars. Each star blinked slowly, like a calm heartbeat. Luna felt her own heartbeat slow down too. At the end of the cloud bridge, Luna entered a round, glowing hall. Stars floated inside, soft, warm, quiet. Some stars were sleeping, some were slowly turning, some hovered near Luna, greeting her gently. The forest voice spoke again. "Every star here holds a calm dream. You may choose one." A soft star floated toward Luna. It was pale silver, like the fox. Luna held it in her hands. It felt warm and peaceful. The light from the star grew brighter and slowly wrapped around her like a blanket. Luna felt her eyes become heavy. Her breathing slowed. "You have walked far tonight," the voice whispered. "Now it is time to rest." The silver fox curled beside her. Its tail wrapped around her legs like a soft scarf. Luna lay down on a cloud bed. The star floated above her, glowing gently. She whispered, "Thank you for this beautiful place." The fox blinked slowly, like it was saying, "Sleep well." Luna's eyes closed. She fell into a deep, peaceful sleep, the kind of sleep that feels warm and safe. When she woke, she was back in her own bed. Morning light touched her face. Birds sang softly outside. For a moment, she wondered if it was all a dream. But on her blanket, she saw a single silver hair, a hair from the fox. She smiled. The forest of quiet dreams was real, and she knew she could return again whenever she needed peace. Luna stretched, breathed slowly, and whispered, "Thank you for the calm night." Then the morning began, gentle and quiet. Another story. Eli and the Night Train to Dream Valley. Eli was a quiet 11-year-old boy who loved trains. He lived in a small town with only one train station. During the day, the station was busy, but at night, it was always empty and peaceful. One evening, Eli could not sleep. His mind felt full and noisy. So he put on his warm jacket and walked to the train station. The night air was cool. The moon was round and gentle. The station lights glowed softly, as if they were half asleep. Eli sat on a wooden bench. He closed his eyes and listened to the quiet night. Suddenly, he heard a soft sound. Choo! Choo! A train was coming. But that was impossible. No trains came at night. Eli opened his eyes. A silver train slowly entered the station. Its windows glowed warm gold. Its wheels made almost no sound. On the side of the train, glowing letters said, "Night Train to Dream Valley." Eli blinked. "This can't be real," he whispered. The train doors opened with a soft sigh. A tall man stepped out. He wore a dark blue coat covered in tiny silver stars. His hat had a moon symbol on it. His eyes were kind and calm. He smiled and said, "Good evening, Eli. The night train has been waiting for you." Eli was surprised. You know my name?" The conductor nodded gently. "We know the names of all children who need rest. Tonight, you will travel with us." Eli felt no fear, only warmth and curiosity. "Where will we go?" he asked. "To Dream Valley," the conductor said softly. "A place where tired hearts can relax." He held out his hand. "Come aboard." Eli stepped into the glowing train. The inside of the train was beautiful. The chairs were soft and deep blue. The floor sparkled like tiny stars. Warm lights glowed gently from the ceiling. Soft music played in the background, slow, peaceful, like a lullaby. Eli walked down the aisle. Only a few other passengers were there. Some were children, some were animals, and some looked like glowing dream spirits. All of them looked sleepy and calm. The conductor led Eli to a window seat. "Please sit," he said. "We will start our journey soon." Eli sat down and looked outside. The moon shone brightly. The night felt magical. The train whistle blew, but it was soft, not loud. The train started to move. Eli felt his thoughts slowing down, like the train was carrying them away. After a few minutes, the train entered a long tunnel. The walls glowed blue and purple. A soft wind blew through the windows. The wind sounded like whispers, but they were not scary. They were comforting. Eli closed his eyes. The wind seemed to say, "Rest now. You are safe. Let your mind slow down." Eli felt his body relax. His shoulders softened. His breath became gentle. The train moved deeper into the tunnel. When the train came out of the tunnel, Eli opened his eyes. He gasped. Outside the window, the world was glowing. Small lights floated in the air, pink, blue, golden, silver. They moved slowly, like lazy fireflies. "This is Dream Valley," the conductor said softly, "a place where dreams grow." The train moved past calm rivers, soft hills, and quiet forests. Everything shone gently. Eli saw a group of dream lights drift near the train. One light came close to his window. It blinked softly, like it was greeting him. "Can I touch it?" Eli whispered. The conductor smiled. "Yes, they like kind hearts." Eli reached out. The dream light touched his fingertips. It felt warm, like a small sun. He smiled for the first time the whole day. The train slowed down and stopped at a small, beautiful station. A sign read, "Dream Garden." "This is our resting stop," the conductor said. "You may walk for a while." Eli stepped out of the train. Soft grass covered the ground. Glowing flowers opened slowly around him. He walked between them. The flowers made gentle, tiny sounds, like soft ringing bells. Eli bent down and smelled one. It smelled like warm milk and sweet rain. He relaxed even more. At the end of the garden, Eli saw a long bridge made of clouds. The conductor walked beside him. "This bridge leads to the deep dream zone," he said. The clouds were soft and warm under Eli's feet. They glowed lightly. The sky above was full of slow-moving stars. Some stars drifted close to the bridge, like they were keeping Eli company. Eli felt sleepy now. His steps became slower. His eyes blinked more often. "You can rest soon," the conductor whispered. Eli nodded. At the end of the cloud bridge stood a small house. It had warm lights and soft curtains. The door opened by itself. Inside, there was a big bed made of cloud pillows. A moon lamp glowed gently on the table. Eli sat on the bed. It was soft, so soft he almost sank into it. The conductor stood in the doorway and said, "Tonight, sleep here. In the morning, the night train will bring you home." Eli lay down. The cloud pillows hugged his body. Eli closed his eyes. He heard soft sounds, sleepy stars, glowing flowers, drifting dream lights. His breathing slowed. His mind became quiet. The bed felt warm. His thoughts faded like mist. He heard the conductor's voice one last time. "You are safe. You are calm. Rest now, Eli. Dream gently." Eli smiled in his sleep. When Eli woke, he was back in his own room. Sunlight touched his face. Birds sang outside. For a moment, he wondered if it was a dream. But on his pillow, he saw a small, glowing dreamlight. It blinked once, then slowly faded. Eli knew the night train was real, and he knew it would return whenever he needed rest. He whispered, "Thank you," and stretched his arms with a soft smile. A gentle new day began. Another story, Mira and the Moon Lake of Wishes. Mira was a gentle 12-year-old girl who lived in a small village surrounded by hills. She liked quiet nights more than anything. Every evening, she sat outside her home, listened to the soft night wind, and watched the moon rise above the hills. One night, the moon looked different. It was bigger, brighter, and more golden than usual. Mira felt calm as she watched it. She breathed slowly, enjoying the peaceful night air. Suddenly, a soft sound came from the forest near her village, like a soft bell ringing. It was gentle but clear. Mira stood up. She felt a little surprised, but not scared. The sound repeated, calm and friendly. She whispered, "Who is there?" The bell sound came again, calling her. Mira walked slowly toward the forest. The path was soft with fallen leaves. The night was quiet, and the moon followed her like a warm lantern. When Mira entered the forest, she saw a glowing shape sitting on a branch. It was an owl, but not a normal owl. Its feathers were silver and shining softly under the moonlight. Its eyes were calm and warm. The owl blinked slowly and said in a gentle voice, "Good evening, Mira." Mira gasped softly. "You can talk?" "Yes," the owl said. "My name is Olin. I am the moon owl of this forest." Mira felt peaceful. Olin's voice was soft and deep, like a quiet song. "Why did you call me?" Mira asked. Olin opened his wings. A silver light spread through the trees. "There is a place you must see. Tonight is special. The moon lake is awake." Olin flew ahead, and Mira followed him through the forest. The moonlight became brighter. The trees glowed softly. The air felt warm and peaceful. Then Mira saw it, a long path of golden light on the ground. It stretched far into the forest. "This is the moon path," Olin said. "It appears only on quiet nights. Walk with me." Mira stepped onto the glowing path. It felt warm under her feet, like a soft blanket. As they walked, Mira felt her thoughts slow down. Her worries became light, almost invisible. Her breathing matched the gentle rhythm of the moonlight. The forest around them was calm and beautiful. Fireflies drifted slowly, making little sparkles in the air. Olin flew low beside her. He spoke softly. "You have a peaceful heart. That is why the moon lake called you tonight." Mira felt a warm feeling in her chest. After some time, the trees opened, and Mira saw something magical. A large, quiet lake lay in the center of the forest. The water was still, so still that it looked like a giant mirror. The moonlight reflected perfectly on it, making it look like a second sky. "This is the moon lake," Olin said. "It wakes only for those who need peace." Mira stepped closer to the lake. The water glowed softly. Little ripples of light moved across the surface, slow and gentle. Mira felt calm just by looking at it. Olin landed near the water and touched it with his wing. A small light floated up from the lake. A tiny glowing ball, warm and quiet. "This is a sleepy wish," Olin explained. "The lake creates them for travelers. Each wish helps someone rest deeply." The little light floated toward Mira. It circled her slowly, warm like a candle. "What should I do with it?" Mira asked softly. "Just hold it," Olin said. Mira cupped her hands. The light settled gently inside. It felt warm and safe, like holding a soft, glowing heartbeat. The light made her eyelids heavy. Her shoulders relaxed. Her breathing slowed. "You may make a wish," Olin whispered, "but it must be a peaceful one." Mira closed her eyes and whispered, "I wish to have a calm heart and good sleep." The glowing wish pulsed gently, as if answering her. Suddenly, the lake formed something magical. A small boat made of soft, glowing leaves. The leaves were pale gold and shaped like moon petals. They floated gently on the water. "For you," Owen said. "The lake wants to take you on a small journey." Mira stepped carefully into the boat. It felt soft and warm under her feet. The boat began to move, slowly and smoothly, carrying Mira across the quiet lake. The water made soft sounds, like whispering dreams. Mira lay back and looked at the sky. The moon shone brighter than ever before. Stars looked like sleepy eyes watching over her. Her heart felt light. Her mind felt quiet. She whispered, "This feels magical." Olin flew above her, guiding the boat. The boat reached a small island in the middle of the lake. It was covered in soft grass that glowed faintly. A warm wind moved across the island. The trees there were small and round like fluffy clouds. "This island helps travelers rest," Olin said. Mira stepped onto the glowing grass. It felt soft against her feet. The air smelled like warm honey and night rain. She sat under a small glowing tree. The leaves above her moved slowly, like they were breathing. Olin landed beside her. "It is time to rest, Mira," he said softly. "You have walked far tonight." Mira lay down on the glowing grass. The sleepy wish settled on her chest, giving her warm, calm feelings. Her breathing slowed. Her eyelids grew heavy. The moon shone gently on her face. The lake made soft sounds around her. The air wrapped her like a warm blanket. Olin whispered, "You are safe here. You are calm. Let yourself rest." Mira closed her eyes. She felt her thoughts fade away, softly, quietly, like falling petals. She fell into a deep, peaceful sleep. When Mira opened her eyes, she was back in her own bed. Morning light touched her face. Birds sang softly outside her window. For a moment, she wondered if everything was a dream. Then she saw it. A tiny silver feather from Olin lying on her blanket. Mira smiled. The moon lake was real. The sleepy wish was real, and she knew she could return whenever she needed calm and peace. She stretched, breathed softly, and whispered, "Thank you, Olin. Thank you, Moon Lake." A gentle new day began. Another story. The River of Soft Light. Lena was a gentle girl who lived in a small village near the mountains. Every evening, she liked to walk near the river. The river was slow, peaceful, and always shining under the evening sky. One night, the air felt softer than before. The sky looked a little more golden. Lena felt something new in her heart, like a small, warm light. She whispered, "Tonight feels different." As she reached the river, Lena stopped. The water was glowing. Not bright, not scary, just soft, warm light, like tiny stars floating on the surface. Lena blinked. Am I dreaming? She touched the water with her hand. It felt warm, almost like the river was alive and happy. The water made a slow, musical sound like it was singing a gentle lullaby. Suddenly, the water formed a small circle of light. A calm voice rose from it. "Do not be afraid, Lena," the voice said. "I am the river of soft light. I have watched you walk here every evening. Your heart is kind and quiet. Tonight, I want to show you something." Lena nodded slowly. She did not feel fear. She felt safe and peaceful. The river created a glowing path made of tiny stars. The stars were soft and warm under her feet. "Walk with me," the river said. Lena stepped onto the glowing path. The stars moved gently, carrying her forward. She floated slowly above the water, as if she were walking on light itself. The sky turned deeper blue. Fireflies danced around her. Everything felt calm, slow, and dreamlike. After a few minutes, the path of light brought her to a hidden place behind the river. It was a secret garden. The garden was filled with tall trees that glowed softly. Flowers opened slowly in the night, shining like small moons. A cool, sweet wind moved through the leaves. "This is the Garden of Quiet Dreams," the river said. "Only peaceful hearts can find it." Lena felt her body relax. Her breathing became soft and slow. Lena saw tall trees with silver leaves. When the leaves moved, she heard soft sounds like warm memories. She heard her grandmother laughing. She heard her mother humming. She heard her own voice when she was 5 years old, happy and free. Each sound felt like a warm blanket on her heart. This garden shows your best memories, the river said. It reminds you of calm times, safe times. In the center of the garden, there was a small pool. The water was perfectly still. When Lena looked into it, she did not see her face. She saw the sky. She saw clouds moving slowly. She saw stars shining gently. This pool, the river said, shows the peace inside you. Lena felt a soft warmth spreading through her chest. She whispered, "I didn't know I had this much peace." "You always had it," the river replied. A soft breeze passed through the garden. The silver leaves made a small, soothing sound. Lena felt sleepy, deeply sleepy. Her arms relaxed. Her shoulder softened. Her eyes became heavy. "Rest here," the river said. "This is a safe place." Lena lay on a bed of soft, glowing grass. The grass felt warm, like a gentle hug. She closed her eyes. The river sang softly. "You are safe. You are calm. You can rest." Part 9. The Slow Return. After some time, maybe minutes, maybe hours, the river whispered again. "It is time to go home, Lena. But remember, this peace is always inside you." The glowing path appeared again. Lena floated back slowly, like a leaf drifting on water. She felt lighter. She felt safe. She felt peaceful. Lena opened her eyes and found herself near the river again. The sun was rising. Birds were singing. The river looked normal, but Lena still felt the soft light inside her. She smiled and whispered, "I will carry this peace with me." And from that day, every time Lena felt tired or worried, she remembered the garden of quiet dreams, the silver trees, the still pool, and the gentle voice of the river of soft light. And she felt calm again. A soft, relaxing bedtime story to help you sleep. Another story. The Cloud That Couldn't Sleep. High in the soft blue sky lived a small white cloud named Miro. All clouds slept at night, but Miro had a problem. He could not sleep. Every night, other clouds floated slowly and closed their eyes. But Miro rolled left, rolled right, and sighed. "I wish I could sleep like everyone else," he whispered. One night, the sky was quiet. The wind was soft. The moon shined gently. Miro tried again. He counted stars. He counted birds. He counted mountains. But nothing helped. "I am tired," he said. Why can't I sleep? A soft voice replied, Maybe you need a dream. Miro looked around. It was the moon. The moon smiled kindly at him. Little cloud, she said, you cannot sleep because your heart is too full. Full of what? Miro asked. Worries, the moon said simply. When you worry too much, sleep runs away. Miro thought. He did worry a lot about rain, about storms, about being the smallest cloud. How do I stop worrying? He asked. The moon pointed toward a glowing path of soft starlight. She said, Follow this path. It will show you peace. Miro floated onto the path. It felt warm and quiet. The stars hummed gently, like a lullaby. Slowly, softly, silently, Miro moved forward. His little cloud body relaxed. His edges softened. His breath slowed. He felt lighter. The path brought Miro to a wide, quiet valley made of wind. The wind here was not strong. It was slow, cool, and comforting. The wind whispered, Let go, let go, let go. Miro closed his eyes for a moment and let the wind wash over him. All his tight, worried thoughts floated away like tiny dust. He felt calm. Thank you, Miro whispered. The wind whispered back, Sleep starts with peace. Miro continued along the starlight. Soon he reached a forest. But this forest was in the sky. The trees were tall and silver. Their leaves moved very, very slowly, making a soft, gentle sound. Shh, shh, shh. The sound made Miro's cloud body melt into softness. He drifted between the trees. Each leaf released tiny lights when the wind touched them, like small fireflies. One leaf landed on Miro. Warm, quiet, safe. He felt sleep closer now. After a while, Miro reached a still lake floating in the sky. The water was like a mirror. When Miro looked down, he saw his reflection. But he also saw something else. He saw himself when he was a baby cloud, small, round, happy, with no worries at all. Miro smiled. The lake whispered, You were peaceful once. You can be peaceful again. Miro touched the lake gently. A calm feeling spread through him. On the other side of the lake stood a tall, glowing figure. She was the keeper of dreams. Her voice was soft and warm like the gentle night. Little cloud, she said, you have walked far. Now you are ready. Ready for what? Miro asked. For your first dream. She opened her hands. A small golden light floated out and moved toward Miro. This dream will help you sleep, she said. The light entered Miro's cloud body. It felt like warm sunshine and soft feathers and a long, sweet breath. Miro sighed with relief. The starlight path reappeared and carried Miro back through the glowing forest, past the calm lake, across the valley of deep wind, and finally back to the night sky where the moon waited. How do you feel now? The moon asked. Miro yawned, a long, gentle yawn. I feel sleepy, he said. The moon smiled. That means you found your peace. Miro floated to his favorite part of the sky. He curled up like a small pillow. The stars shined softly around him. The wind hummed a quiet lullaby. His worries were gone. His heart was light. His breath was slow. His eyes closed. For the first time in his life, Miro fell asleep. Deep, warm, peaceful sleep, and the entire sky felt a little softer that night.